Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. 502 Model College for Girls. I hope you are fine by the grace of Allah Almighty. Miss Aisha Nazir, your English teacher, is here to welcome you all. Ninth class, today is our second lecture in English. Students, in the previous lecture, we have done poem Stopping by Words on a Snowy Evening. And we did explanation of the poem, synonyms, and main idea of the poem. In today's lecture, we will do figures of speech. If you recall, a few figures of speech we have done when we did poem Daffodils in 8th class. So first of all, we'll read the text of the poem. The name of the poem is Stopping by Words on a Snowy Evening. This is unit number 8, page number 82 of your textbook. This poem, Stopping by Words, is written by Robert Frost. He is an American poet, and his poems based on the themes of nature. So let's read the poem. Whose words these are? I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his words fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. In this poem, Stopping by Words on a Snowy Evening, the poet has used figures of speech. So before doing figures of speech, you should know the definition of figures of speech. Figures of speech is a deviation from the common mode of writing. The poets use figures of speech to beautify the language of poetry. As it is said, it is a deviation from a common mode of writing as we usually write. So this is what the poet uses in their poetry. And what is the purpose of using figurative language? Just to beautify the language of poetry. So it is a word or a phrase with a specialized meaning. And figures of speech often we use, and it is provided emphasis, freshness of expression or clarity. These are also called literary devices. These are the figures of speech that we have also done in 8th class. So some of the figures of speech